Hey everybody, it's Thursday, March 13th, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 155. Hello everybody, excited to start the stream today. We got some results to go over this week. We have a new game to play, as always, but first a couple of things. Thank you for being here, and hopefully you can hear me. I think you can. Second, we have begun our hero ratings in the Discord. We have rated a handful of heroes so far. Looks like the updated rubric is working well. I'm getting some very interesting stats. I can't wait to share them. I think I'm going to share every fifth of the way. I think I'm going to share an update on how all the heroes are doing. But we've gotten a ton of ratings on them, more than we got for the schemes, which makes sense because, you know, schemes can get a little dry and they're hard to rate. Heroes are a bit more dynamic and fun to talk about. So we're getting like 25, 30 ratings on these heroes. And if you're in the chat and you're rating, thank you so much. They'll continue in alphabetical order until we finish. That'll be fun. Second, I have a couple more cards to show off. Thank you to the members at coffee.bageltopgames.com right down there. If you'd like to become a member and get your cards featured on the stream, you can right there. The link that should pop up in a second. And, well, sad about D&D, but glad you could be here. So first I have the Australian Citizen bystander from Off the Cuff. That's getting shuffled into the bystander deck. Thank you, Off the Cuff, for becoming a member. And I've also got some cards from Silver Fox, who became a Bagel Top hero. So first we have the Shattered Drumstick, the first one to do a standard wound. So when I pull this wound, my drumstick breaks, and that makes me very sad. But also happy that I have this card in the first place. We've also, see if you can guess what Silver Fox does. So this is Silver Fox's sidekick. And then here is, at the hero level, we get an Agent or Trooper. So here is Silver Fox's Shield Trooper that's going into my left side starting deck along with everybody else. So there you go. If you want to get a card featured and support all the stuff I do here, you can check out the coffee. And I'll get your card featured. I'll get it into the next stream. Everything else gets shuffled in. So there you go. Thank you very much for that, for those folks becoming members there. Let me get these where they're supposed to go. All right. So I think that's all the business I got to talk about. Now we got to talk about the league this week. We had Maximus's Fountain of Eternal Youth, Eternal Life, not Eternal Youth. That's the one they can't use. I want to know from you guys, what was the fun level? Give me, instead of the number, give me the label. From all the labels, was it excellent, very good, good, bad, terrible, abhorrent? I want to hear what you think the label was for the fun level for this one. The fountain is always controversial. So I want to know what you thought. You can give me the number if you want to. Let me get the wound shuffled in. Get that Shattered Drumstick shuffled into my wound deck. Personally, I had fun with it. I thought my game was good or very good. But I don't know if everybody had the same experience I did. Yes, it does depend on how many resurrections. It can happen without Apocalypse if you're using this scheme. 4 Infinity Stones out of 6. Which 4? That's kind of very important. Alright, I'm going to show it off. Here's what the result was. It was... Drum roll, please. Don't actually do the drum roll, because then I'll break a drumstick, as you can see. Canonization was high, couldn't play, but it looked rough. It was rough. It was so rough that it got a bad... This is a bad setup, according to you guys. There's no way around it. 2.5 out of 5 is bad. Technically halfway through, but that's what our scale is. And the win rate was a moderate. So even though more people won than lost, you still said it was bad. People did not like the resurrecting. I thought it was interesting. You can see what I said about it in a second. But if you want a moderate, but what people say is bad setup, you can roll the dice on that. Give this one a try. I still think it was worth trying because of the very unique interactions. And let me go ahead and go over the scores so you get some more context into that. And there, nobody played. Just kidding, I gotta go up. So 9th place was Off the Cuff. Oh yeah, the Brood really hurt. But I got lucky enough to get an Officer Jim Paxton in my game. If you didn't watch my game, I would maybe put it on 3x speed and watch it, if you have access to that. YouTube said you can use 3x speed now, and I thought that was cool, but 2x speed is the highest I think most people can go. On mobile anyway. So Off the Cuff there. Oh, I forgot to show the key. If I don't show the key, nobody knows what the heck is going on. So let me put that up. Professional production here. It's actually not a professional production. I never said it was, but I try to play pretend sometimes. All right, let's go back. All right, so off the cuff there at 9th place with 4 total rank points. 1 out of 5. One of my worst games for deck building. Twist at all the worst times. Poor momentum at the start of the game, and I had no hope. Flip-flop at 8 with 12 total rank points. Fateful Resurrection is a cast iron bugger. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I want to know. The Black Widow deck didn't get going fast enough. Other side had a bunch of Gambit and Silk drawing of the cards, and Crystal knocked down Maximus. 7th place is Montax with 14 total rank points, who won the game there. 5th place is a tie between Doormat and Abernicus. 20 total rank points for each of them. Doormat had the left side with an Earth, Air, Fire, and Water deck for support, but said it was frustrating having Twin 2 attack, but knowing that there was a Twister strike on top, so no Mastermind hit that turn. That's rough. But Abernicus had fun with a Karnak and Black Widow combo. Warfire there at 4th place, so 22 total rank points. Hey, we won this time. The scheme may be thrown in the trash, never to be seen again. Let's hope so. Red John there at 3rd place for setup B. 26 total rank points, so out of 4 out of 5. Could have been a 5 if Maximus didn't resurrect like 10 times. Side note, never got the Silent Sniper out of the HQ, so I probably over KO'd. 2nd place goes to Kyle and Ollie there. 29.5 total rank points. Only 2 out of 5 fun level. Ollie went with a slow Widow deck, and it worked well despite not getting her tech common. And Kylo went with Crystal and Gambit, and it was pretty effective once his deck was thinned. Better than A. Thought that escape, though that escape would definitely hurt us. Not as much as you might think, clearly. 1st place is Avatarish, who got first across the board, who said Black Widow took off. And I guess at the end of the day, that's all you need. Let's go up to setup A, the one I played in, and look at everybody under the top 10. So thanks everybody here for playing. Montax said it's a frustrating scheme. Off the cuff said, yep, it's just as bad as everyone thought it would be. Let's see how far we have to go until there's winners. 10th place, Warfire. Everyone's a winner, though. You know what I mean. All right, with 20.5 total rank points with a 1. This was so tough. No fun was had. Brood are beasts when they have Fateful Resurrection. Tell me about it. 9th place, La Sombra with 23 total rank points. 8th place is Fives with 23.5. Like Fives, total rank points. 5 says, if I knew how to count the deck that Uru was making, I could have won, but I cycled the Brood with She-Hulk. The scheme's fun on paper. If that's unintentional, that's amazing. But playing it is a whole different story. 7th place is Jinjo's with 39.5 total rank points. Hot take, Bullseye's rare card Perfect Aim is a really good card. Very controversial take. Well, not really. Everybody loves that card. I love it so much. Was looking really bleak for a while there. I ended up with every rare card in the HQ, so the Abomination cards were tough to fight, and the Brood kept coming back stronger and stronger. It was fun to try and manipulate the villain deck via Uru, Enchanted Weapons, and Fateful Resurrection. I agree there, personally. That was my favorite part of the setup. But also extremely frustrating as well. Overall, I had a good time, but I wouldn't want to play it again without a break in between. Haha. 6th place is me, who I kind of said the same thing. I liked that manipulation you got between once the hour went by and I figured out how that worked. But juggling the weapons with the Fateful Resurrection was pretty fun. Also, I thought it was a great group of heroes. 5th place is Abernicus with 45 total rank points. 4th place is Lemerton with 48.5 total rank points. Glad you caught up. 3rd place is Kyle and Ollie with 53 total rank points, who gave it a 1. Ollie would rate this a 0 if he could. I think you actually asked if Travel Size could add a 0 to Legendary Leagues just for this setup. Kylo went Daredevil and Clea with Bullseye's rare and played the game solo with a full city, as Ollie's Widow deck did nothing but hit Brood and a single mighty card, only to bring them back into the sewers. The Bullseye rare would have won the game on turn 21 if not for the Master Strike, sitting on top of the deck. We've played worse setups, but not in a while. 2nd place is Red John with 53.5 total rank points, 3rd in turn, 2nd in points per turn, but it was enough. 5 out of 5. Very interesting to figure out the right sequence to fight things to test for Fateful Resurrection, Uru fail, or recruit to try to change Abomination. On top of the what if, investigate, demonic bargain setup. Awesome setup. I kind of leaned that way, but I didn't have that unfortunate of a shuffle. And 1st place was Ashy 2323 with 55 total rank points. Didn't get first in turns or escapes, but it didn't matter because we only had a handful of winners in this one. This was an interesting setup. I highly recommend you try this. Even though it said it was bad, I think the interesting interactions is worth trying it. You can stop halfway through if you want. I don't care. But I thought it was... I've never played Legendary quite like this. You did. You got 1st place. So congratulations, Avatar. I can jump back down there. Spoilers. Bump it up, bump. There you go. There is setup B. Well done, everybody. Thank you for playing. And I'm going to hide this so now we can figure out what I'm playing this week. Could it possibly be any worse? According to some of you, than what we got. Hey, I think you were the last to enter and you got 1st place, so well done there. All right. Now's the time to throw it out there while I get the predictions open. Can you can you chat a card into existence for this setup? I don't know how many people have been able to do it, but it has happened sometimes. So let me know when I open this up. Maria's baseball game was definitely worse. I think nobody won that. One of the, well, not baseball. We did Maria's organized crime wave, I think, and we did it twice. And one of them, nobody won. But yeah, definitely worse. Is this the day Gambit finally shows up? Or is this the day we get some more 2099 or Weapon X in there? Yeah, some Weapon X would be great. After Daredevil this week, I'd love to see more, some Daredevil here. This season is so good. I'm so excited to watch the rest of it. And I'm glad it's appointment television again. If it was all put out at once, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I think I like the what's going to happen. Maybe Longshot, Venom. Let's see, Gentora today. She's pretty fun. My prediction is that World War Hulk and New Mutants will have some kind of unexpected interaction. Maybe transforming stuff. Namora again. Maybe. Let's shuffle up my starters here. All right. Daredevil Kingpin would be neat. Yeah, that would be very neat. I'm using the wrong mat for that, but that would be pretty neat. Okay, I'm going to hit the randomize button and we'll see what happened. Hopefully I wasn't logged in for too long. And it logs me out. All right, let's see. On the count of 3, let me hide this. And Jinjos, I did that thing where I read too fast and I only read the first letters of the capitalized letters. So I read, come on, Stephen Colbert. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he hasn't had a hero set yet. Then I realized what you actually said. It's been a long day for me. Give me a break. Yeah, let's see if it logged me out. All right, in 3, 2, 1. And we got the Hydra Super-Adaptoid Cytoplasm Spike Invasion. We did get World War Hulk. We got a Mastermind. I like this Mastermind. He's not too tough. We got multiple men in the as a henchman. AIM, of course, and Sisterhood of Mutants from X-Men. Agent Venom, who we just rated. Hulkbuster, Iron Man, Kraven, Phoenix Force, Cyclops, and Wong. I just used Wong in the draft tournament, in the draft competition. I was actually hoping, I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like, what if I get one of the Phoenixes with a sacrifice hero from Infinity Saga? It almost happened, but didn't quite. Yeah, we got villains, and we got villains with multiple men, too. So there's going to be some villains content in here. Multiple men is easier to proxy than Kraven, for sure. But do what you're going to do. I'm going to go get these cards. We'll see how this goes. Get those predictions in if you want. Optional, up to you. Okay. So there we go. No final blow this week because we have an adapting Mastermind. Look at that. All right, let me crack open my binder of schemes here. So Cytoplasm starts with C. So it should be back here. Oh, it's the last one. There. Okay. Perfect. If I recall correctly, this one's not super easy. We're gonna need to get those spikes too. Okay, and this is not the easiest couple of villain groups either. Awesome. I mean, we'll be here. Multiple man. I gotta watch out. If you guys haven't heard the story where I accidentally KO'd an entire deck, multiple men did it because I wasn't careful. Okay, and the spikes, and then we got our heroes. How do you guys feel Agent Venom was rated? Were we being fair when we rated him? I think he was very fairly rated. Kind of concluded that he is a good versatile hero. Has some downsides, but overall he could be useful. Hulkbuster Iron Man, I think, is one of the best. I can see some utility for Kraven here. Let's get Phoenix Force, Cyclops, and Wong. 2. Cool. I think that's all we need. Yeah, the art ratings are very interesting. A lot of subjective opinions there. The art's going to be the most subjective thing, of course. Okay. So I got to set the spikes aside. They don't go in the villain deck. To make the infected deck later. Shield and World War Hulk are some great expansions. Yes. I'm already thinking of who I'm going to use as a stand-ins here. Okay, there's our villain deck, aside from the utility stuff. So, 10 twists. So all 10 of the red ones. I don't know where my last Zombie Scarlet Witch twist is, so maybe it'll turn up. Probably got shuffled into something else. It happens. We've all done it. 2 bystanders. I'm looking at the chat now. I expect you're going to win this one, but I'm betting against you for the chance of points. You're not the only one who does that. We'll see. A few of these heroes rely on city spaces being empty, could have some synergies. Yeah, well, Kraven definitely does. Agent Venom definitely does. Wong definitely does, but usually the bridge is empty. But there could be some city manipulation synergy there, you're right. Okay, while I shuffle things up, I want to give a thank you to OA13 for 28 months of subs with a Prime sub. Very kind of you. Thank you, OA. Attuned Tectonic Transducer is your least favorite art. Well, we're not too far away from Hulkbuster Iron Man since we're going in alphabetical order. Hulkbuster is the next hero on this hero deck that we're going to be rating. As you can see, the heroes are in alphabetical order. And I really like Wong's hero set. Again, I just used it the other day, and it is so good. Okay, submissions are closed. So 10 people say I'm probably going to win this, and 4 say lose. A real heavy lean towards win in all accounts. So I'll do my best. I will do my best. Is anybody going to be playing this along with me? Sometimes people do that. The dangerous thing is if there's any special rules or considerations, I won't know until the game is over. But I think this is pretty straightforward. I think. We shall see. So, Multiple Man and Sisterhood of Mutants, Celine might, well, Multiple Man might KO a lot of my Greys, and she might take them. So we'll see what happens. Wong is so good. No, I played, I had my first match for Real Danelle's draft league, and I have Wong on my team. My draft team is, the first one is Wong, Spider-Woman, and Queen Storm. And I put that team together from what was allowed because it's almost all even cards for Wong's Sunlight. It's almost all range for Wong's range trigger. And the other class is Covert, actually, for Queen Storm. And the only card that's not either Covert or ranged is Spider-Woman's 3 recruit common strength. And it works so well. And it was Sneak Attack the Heroes' Homes, and the 3 cards I put in were Wong cards, so I had attack and draw real early, and I was able to do some damage on. I had 9 attack on turn 1, which was unheard of. And I also had 2 wounds in hand and 9 attack on turn 1, because I just drew all the Wongs into other Wongs. All right, that's a shuffle. Let's do our overview while I keep shuffling, because I want to give the villain deck one more look. Oh, I have to do the setup for the scheme. But we'll do that in a second. All right, where's the first card in this order? There it is. It's Black Widow's Bite. So once again, our Mastermind today is none other than the Hydra Super-Adaptoid, which means I have to get the correct Master Strike sound ready. All right, so this is an adapting Mastermind, start of game adapt, which means you shuffle all the tactics together and you put one face up at random. We'll do that in a moment. So actually, I'll do that right now because the Master Strike of this one may not matter. So we're adapting immediately during the overview. Adapting Masterminds, have only gotten better with 2099 with the addition of the Alchemax Executives and especially the Sinister Six 2099 with 6 of the adapting ones, but I do like these ones too from S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, so it looks like we're starting out with Thor's Hammer, which is, I think, the toughest one. Master Strike, each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound, and adapt, fight for each one of your strength heroes, KO one of your heroes, and adapt, and 14 attack on there. Doing the X Factor test league makes it hard to do the randomizer games. Are you talking about time-wise or scoring-wise? Because that one doesn't have a time limit, but I think you mean the latter. Time-wise, okay. Well, yeah, these ones are time-based. Those ones are not. Those ones, they can be done at any time. So prioritize this if you do want to do both. That's what I would recommend. All right, going to the schemes here. We got Cytoplasm Spike Invasion. Gotcha. All right. 10 twists, shuffle together 20 bystanders and 10 Cytoplasm Spike Henchmen as an infected deck. So there's all 10. Let me just double check. All right, let's get 20 bystanders in here. I hope none of you are infected, but you very well could be if I get some of the member ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And while I do this, thank you so much, Captain Metroidica, for 18 months subscribed with a Prime sub. A year and a half. That's a long time. Thanks, Captain Metroidica. If you guys ever use legendarycardgame.com, you have Captain Metroidica to thank. So make sure you thank him for that. I use it a lot. Amazing resource for the card gallery. The previous card gallery stopped being updated after, oh, how long was it? Realm of Kings, I think, was the last update for that site. So Captain Metroidica stepping in there and taking over the responsibilities of making his own site has been very, very useful. So thank you. All right, there's my infected deck. Twist, reveal the top 3 cards of the infected deck. KO all bystanders you revealed. All spikes you revealed enter the city. Evil wins when the KO pile and escape pile combine to have 18 bystanders and or spikes. Let me update some text. First things first. Thank you for the website. Oh, and the playtesting, of course. We've got 810 twists. No, that's not right. 10 twists and 8. How do I keep track of this? I'm just gonna say, what's the best way to, I don't think I have to phrase this before. I'm just gonna say spike damage, which means KO pile and escape pile, and that's out of 18. I hope this will be clear. I hope this will be clear. Bam. Spike damage. You did miss the predictions. I'm so sorry. We're 27 minutes in. They usually go from like 6:05 to 6:10 p.m. Pacific. Oh, you'll catch the next ones. Okay, I think we're good there. I think we can stop looking at this. You can look at the setup at any time by putting an exclamation setup. So lucky this didn't hit a henchman with clone. Yeah, that would have been rough. Okay. Without further ado, let's get my starting hands ready and get this thing going. I'm actually happy to have that Mastermind, the tactic come up first because, and the HQ, of course. I'm happy to have this tactic first because it's going to adapt away. Hopefully. It could adapt just as likely to the same one, but the point is I'm not worried about it being the toughest one because it's not like I was going to hit anyway. All right, we got a 6 recruit on the right-hand side coming up. On the left, we've got a 5 and 1. Very interesting. All right, what's our starting HQ looking like? We've got Corner of the Prey Kraven. We've got Bridge Between Dimensions Wong, Ceaseless Tracker Kraven, Burnout Phoenix Force Cyclops, and Big Slime Opportunity. It is one of my favorite card names. Agent Venom right there. Okay, here we go with the Hydra Super-Adaptoid Cytoplasm Spike Invasion. That's a mouthful with turn number 1 right now. Okay. So like I said, I was going to do it right and then I didn't. I gotta go left to right because of the symbols. One of these days. I don't think I've done enough streams to do this. All right, our first card. Oh, of course it's exactly what it was. I gotta press this button. I don't get to press that one that often, so happy to do it. All right, we're starting with a strike. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. So obviously nothing can be done about this. Wounds are going out all over the place. If I'm lucky though, ever since Weapon X, I feel a little bit less bad about wounds because anytime they could be an enraging wound and neither of them are. So of course they're not. I think there's the breakdown of wounds in the wound deck are just right now. I think any more in either direction. I use 30 standard, by the way. 30 standard, the grievous ones and the enraging ones. I think that's perfectly balanced. Thanos meme.jpg. All right, I'm gonna have to adapt the Mastermind now. So let's do so. I do enjoy how we don't have to use the final blow with these adapting Masterminds for these games. Okay. Our new one is Captain America's Shield. Master Strike, each player reveals a instinct hero or discards their hand and draws 4 cards. Adapt, fight, you get +1 recruit for each color of hero you have, including gray. Adapt. Oh, I forgot this used the term color. I think this is the newest card that does that. Maybe the last one, since Cap's getting an update. In 2nd edition, to use hero class instead. I think, I could be wrong on other cards that use it. Well, let's get my 5 recruit. There we go. I gotta look at the scheme one more time. I don't think there's anything crazy. I can't interact, that's right. This is not a scheme where you can interact with the infected deck at all, unless there's a twist. So it's just luck of the draw, right? Unless you have a card that can look at tops of decks, like Hellcat, but I don't have Hellcat, so I can't. Hellcat's great for this, because she can investigate the deck. Or look at the top of the deck. Alright, I got 5 recruit. I can take anything except for the Agent Venom card, so let's look at my options. So we got Corner of the Prey, Kraven, 2 attack, choose a villain. If there are no empty city spaces next to that villain, it gets -1 attack this turn. We got Wong's Bridge, Between Dimensions, 1 attack, patrol the bridge. If it's empty, draw a card. We got Kraven's Ceaseless Tracker, Dodge, 1 recruit, dodge, and then a Sinister 6, you get +2 recruit. I love getting 3 recruit. I would kind of want to invest into that early. But we've also got Burnout Phoenix for Cyclops, who literally does that. 2 attack, you may KO this card and get 2 more attack. It's an early sacrifice. So, I think my best bet is to take one of these 2-costers and see if a 3-cost comes up. Now, if I take Kraven and Wong, there is some cool city space stuff I can do. And then also, if I get a big slime opportunity, it kind of could be worth it here, because I can use, not any cards here, but I think Kraven's got one where you can move enemies. So that would be something to look into. But I need to recruit early, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Ceaseless Tracker Kraven and see if more Kraven comes up, because I need the Sinister 6 trigger to make that work. So let's go ahead and take it, and it's refilled with, all right, a Wong card. I'm going to go ahead and take that exact card that I just revealed, because I think I'm going to try those 2 together today. And we've got Rise from the Ashes. All right, this is one that you gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. This could be very interesting with a certain number of combinations. Maybe I'll try to make a Phoenix Force Cyclops deck work on the right-hand side. That would be very interesting. Okay, there's my 3 attack on the left-hand side, and 3 recruit. I'm seeing 2 cards of his, so I might be able to make it work. And I can take a 6-coster this turn, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely better than Slime Opportunity if I have more Phoenix Force Cyclops showing up. And we got Multiple Man showing up in the city. He's going to enter the sewers, and he's got the fight effect. KO one of your heroes for each other Multiple Man in your victory pile. So when you do this, make sure you catch that other. So if I were to fight this one Multiple Man, it goes into my victory pile. There are no other multiples man in my victory pile besides this one, so I wouldn't KO anything. Then the second one, I'd do 1 KO for the other one, and so on and so forth. But be careful. If you get too many, things can get out of control very quickly. Anyway, I'm going to play all 6. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and take Rise from the Ashes, because that gives me license to somewhat safely take other Phoenix Force Cyclops cards, because I can just either gain them when they're KO'd, or hopefully have this out when a card I don't want to be KO'd is KO'd, I can gain it back. But this is a cool place to start. I don't think I've started with him before. Plus, it's dual class, which is great. And yes, a couple burnouts. I'm going to have a 3 and 3 next turn. Or sorry, a 4 and 2, so won't be able to afford much. But we'll see. Okay. Turn 3 is going to be a 3 and 3, so I can fight my first Multiple Man if I want to. And we've got another Master Strike already, so look at that. So Captain America's Shield Master Strike. Getting these out of the way, so it's only going to adapt when I hit it eventually. Each player reveals an Instinct hero, or discards their hand and draws 4 cards. Very interesting. Oh, this hero set is well-suited to Sunlight. Wong will love that. Yeah, with the evens. So, this is very interesting because I'm going to speed up both of my decks with the drawing of non-grays. With the downside is neither of these were recruit heavy, so I'm not too upset about this. We'll see what happens. Once again, discard my hand, draw 4 cards. That's a full shuffle on the left-hand side and the right-hand side on turn 3. Honestly, one of the better times for this to happen before I got many good things, and all my good things were in the discard. So we'll see if I end up actually being able to do more this turn than last time. Not always guaranteed, I don't know. Okay, my new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not much, but that's okay. My turn after this should be great. Other side, same thing, discarding the whole thing and drawing 4 new cards. One of the downsides of two-handed solo is I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this at the same time. If you were 2 people, they could each be doing this at the same time. So every player effect saves a little bit of time, but that's okay. That would be 4-handed solo playing 2-handed solo. And I got my wound, but I also got Rise from the Ashes. So I think I came out on top on that one. On the right-hand side. And then we have to adapt. So, buy Cap Shield. Hello, whoever this is. This is Cap Shield again. Well, if we know one thing that Cap Shield does, it goes off and does something, then comes right back because it doesn't obey the laws of physics at all. I've got 3 recruit to play, and I can take something, and that something is going to be Bridge Between Dimensions once again. So we can move the HQ along. And we've got, there we go, Hunt Down. This is the one I was looking for. To attack, move a villain and choose a villain and a direction, and move that villain as many adjacent empty spaces as you can in that direction. You get +1 attack for each space and move. This one is very, very good if you are fighting Ego. If you're lucky enough to have that combo, it is very, very fun. But this should work nicely with Big Slime Opportunity, making that one a better card. So my new hand is a bit better. I get to draw a card with the bridge, but I definitely want to take a Hunt Down when I have the opportunity to be able to manipulate Patrol and bridge and stuff. All right, turn 4 gives us our first scheme twist of the game. So we're looking at our Infected deck. Twist, reveal the top 3 cards of the Infected deck. KO all bystanders you revealed. All spikes you revealed enter the city. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Top 3 cards of the deck. The first one is going to be a spikes, so that's going to enter the city. I guess if I want to do this in the exact correct order, I reveal them all, and then I do everything. So let's reveal them all first. Spikes, Cloning Technician, and the Fortune Teller. Too bad for them. KO all bystanders you revealed. So we're going to go ahead and KO the 2 bystanders. We're going to increase that spike damage, which counts bystanders in the... what was it? It's right there. KO pile and escape pile. That's right. So there's 2. 2 spike damage right now. And then the spikes are going to enter the city. It's only one of them, though. Could be worse. And in the sewers, there we are. Cytoplasm spikes. Fight Feast. If they feast on a non-gray hero, you get +2 recruit. I gotta be real careful with that. I don't really have much top deck manipulation except for wall crawl with Agent Venom, so I could purposely sacrifice him with a wall crawl to get 2 recruit. But I also have Rise from the Ashes, and this could save me. However, I would have to... Good thing I didn't get the Brood this time. Yes. I would have to fight the spikes before I played Rise from the Ashes. Because if you played it first, Cyclops could not, because they are not heroes that were KO'd this turn. They were bystanders. But I do like the thinking. No, because they were never rescued, so they never became heroes. They're the gainable ones. So I would have to play this after. So this is an insurance policy for the spikes if I wanted to get the 2 recruit and gain the hero. But again, I have to play this after. But that's fine for now. Let's play Rise from the Ashes. No heroes were KO'd this turn, so all it's going to do is give me 2 recruit and 3 attack. Already some fun interactions in this one without it being too unforgiving. I like it. And this wound. So I'm going to go ahead and hit multiple men. Although, the odds of me KOing a gray with the spikes are very, very good. The only other card I have, I don't even remember what it was. I didn't take anything else because I shuffled. Right? This is turn 4. It's all grays, I'm pretty sure. So honestly, a great time for me to fight the spikes. Yeah, I think this is the only card I took. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend the 3 attack on the spikes and feast, which means KO the top card of your deck. And it is a shield agent, yeah. Cool. Didn't get the 2 recruit, but I also thinned my deck a little. And I want to get those spikes out of there because everyone that escapes counts towards the spike damage even wins condition. And I've got 2 recruit left, which means it's time for a sidekick. And that sidekick is Red Wing. There's the top deck manipulation, so that'll help me with future spikes. Back to a 6-card hand, and it's a 3 and 3. Okay. Left to right, come on. Get it together. Turn 5 is another twist. All right. I really should put this stack somewhere not above it, so I keep covering up the scheme. I'm going to put this... Well, let's put it off to the right-hand side, because that's where I'm going to look anyway. So, top 3 of the stack. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is basically a timer scheme, but I'm not doing the math on it right now. Okay, top 3 cards of the Infected deck are the Copycat, good riddance, I guess, Spikes, and Agent Jimmy Woo. Okay, he didn't deserve that. All right, that's going to be 2 bystanders KO'd. So long. 2 more spike damage, and these spikes enter the city. Once I get to 18, that's it. So I got to be very careful there. Okay. Let's play Bridge Between Dimensions and give myself that 1 attack. Bridge is empty, so I draw a card. I can use this with Wall Crawl too, but I would have to be able to recruit something with Wall Crawl that same turn. We got Ceaseless Tracker. Thank you for the water. Ceaseless Water. I wish. I'm just very happy to be here on this Thursday with you guys, so thank you for being here. I'm having a blast already, and we're only like 41 minutes in. I say only, because I don't know how long this is going to go. The last one went very, very long. We'll play a Ceaseless Tracker. I didn't play a Kraven, unfortunately, but it is 1 recruit. I'm never going to look a gift Kraven in the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more attack. So I can do some fighting and some recruiting. Great. Fastest loss will be 6 twists if there's no escapes. With just bystander KOs unlucky. Yeah. As far as timer schemes go, I like how it's disguised, and I like how it's a game of chance, so that's pretty fun. So I could feast, or I could start the multiple man side. I think I really want to thin this deck faster because I've already got more momentum here, and manipulating city spaces sounds really fun with all that I've got. So I think if I do KO a non-gray though, I get 6 accrued, and I can get Slam Opportunity. But I could actually check. I don't think there's any non-grays. Let's go for the long game on the KOs. Let's take out multiple man for a 3. No KOs this first one, but I will keep track as I go. Let me get my green multiple man tracker on the left-hand side. I'll keep it in the bridge for now just so we can watch. I have 1 multiple man on the left-hand side. That's what that means. Don't forget it, because I might. I could take Burnout, but that would be silly on this side. Although, no, I can't do that. So we're going to go ahead and take Corn of the Prey. That cares about... it's not quite Last Stand. It's a partial Last Stand and cares about empty spaces next to it. If there aren't any, it gets -1. It's not Last Stand at all. Ignore what I said. This is an okay card. I think it's a tiny bit overvalued. Whoops. A tiny bit overvalued. Because the most you can get is basically 3 attack for 4. Yes, thank you. I pressed it twice, but I guess 1 didn't register. I pressed it too quickly. And it's 4 spike damage. Thank you for catching that. All right, we got Reincarnate. KO this card, gain a hero from the Shield Officer's stack or HQ that costs 4 or less and put it into your hand. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Phoenix Force Cyclops. This is going to be fun on the right-hand side. I'm ready. I've never been able to properly build a Phoenix Force Cyclops deck, and I think I'm going to do it now. And we get a full shuffle already because of that early shuffle. Nice to have a drum kit on the field. 2 more, 5, 6, and a dinosaur. And all right, I gotta remember I can dodge Kraven if I need to. I was really hoping to get the extra recruit though. Turn 6 is another multiple man. Okay, something for the left-hand side to fight. This is actually, I still have both of my non-grays, so it's not a risky fight of the spikes at all. So let's take care of those spikes with another little bit of deck thinning. 3 attack and 3 recruit. Going for the spikes. Let's feast. Dedicate the attack. Top card of my deck is another trooper, or another agent. I gotta make sure I'm not recruit locking myself. I might want to recruit something smart here. So, but I really want to get Reincarnate. I was going to go for an officer, but... Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I blew him up, but I didn't move him. Alright, Reincarnate. Again, I already read what it does. KO this card, get an officer or a hero from the HQ that costs 4 or less. So that's a great pickup. Great pickup. Then we got Multi-Gun, one of the most versatile cards we've rated. Cares about having different classes, and this fits nicely into the left-hand side because I got Covert and Instinct with Kraven and Wong. I got Ranged. Somehow I have 2 really solid plans for decks, and it's the very beginning of the game. That rarely happens. No pun intended. There's some odd, unexpected synergy here that I'm very excited to explore further. And the odd, unexpected synergy is one of the many reasons I love this game, because you can't always plan for it. Just like my draft game, I didn't plan for those heroes to work together. I probably would have never picked them to go together, but they worked so well together. Okay, not getting Phoenix Force Cyclops with himself yet, but maybe. And this is why we're rating cards on versatility, because especially in a two-handed solo or two-player game, you may not get the chance to get a bunch of hero cards from the same hero set all together. You gotta pick things that might fit in and then figure out where you're going. That drum set card reminds me of very much of the antagonized card from the Army Hero set. I was very happy he was able to use that shot from the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp. Turn 7 is Superia. All right, here we go. Ambush. Put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. Now, check this out. Back to the scheme. Let's double check. Bystanders are spiked, so officers don't count. Keep that in mind. Cameo from the Mastermind. All right, it's going to be... That's the wrong stack. Did I pull from the wrong side, or did I just have them in the wrong space? Oh, they're swapped. Why are they swapped in my holder? All right, it's going to be a Maria Hill going to the escape pile. So that's... I got to keep track of that right here. So let me pop in... I don't know why I didn't predict that. We got to keep track of the Hydra level, which is the number of Shield and or Hydra cards in the escape pile. Hydra level is going to be 1 at this moment. Make sure I very carefully don't press the erase all numbers button. Alright, Hydra level is now 1. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If the Hydra level is higher than that card's cost, that player discards that card. Okay, so all I can lose is a starter or a wound on this side. On either side, really. So thank goodness Superia showed up first. But let's see if I lose the wound. I lose the wound. I got so lucky there. Hydra level's higher than 1. Is the right-hand side going to be as lucky? Let's find out. Okay. I lose Red Wing. So I don't lose Red Wing because it's a 2-coster. So nothing really bad happened. I got real lucky there. Superia is in the city right now. Okay, back to my hand. So I've got, on paper, 2 attack, 2 recruit, 3 recruit. So I could keep the 3 recruit, pick up multi-gun, or I'm going to pick up multi-gun with 2 recruit anyway, so I might as well dodge. There's not really a good reason for me not to dodge. So to dodge, I discard this card to draw a new card, so I will. Discard to draw, basically the same thing. We just move the deck along faster. So 3 recruit, 2 attack, but that's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I'm going to pick up multi-gun because I already have the makings of Spectrum. You have to have 2 other hero classes besides tech to make this one trigger. So you need 3 hero classes. That's going to me for 2. And I forgot Hulkbuster. Iron Man was... I completely forgot he was here. Now I don't know where he fits. Because I've already built 2 other strategies. Which is very funny because I think he's on paper the best hero here. The strongest hero here. But I might not have room for you, buddy. At least it'll work over here with the card drop. And the tech. There we go. There's some good stuff in there. Turn number 8. It's going to be another multiple man. Gotta watch out for escapes here. So, do I play Red Wing now? Or save him for later? Yeah, and help with Spectrum, for sure. Well, let's see if I draw the other Phoenix Force Cyclops, then I can gain back Reincarnate if I KO it. See if I get lucky here. 1, 2, 3. We'll play Red Wing. And no, I wasn't that lucky. So do I want to attack or recruit? I'm going to have... If I gain here from the Officer Stacker HQ, if I decide to do that with 4 or less, I'll gain Burnout. But I'm not going to play it because I can't gain it back. But I'll never see this again. Which is kind of sad, but I'll see more. It's a common. Hopefully see more. If I take the recruit, that's 3 recruit. I could get pound for pound, but that's about it. If I take the attack, I'm probably not going to play Burnout, though. 2 attack won't do anything, so I might as well gain the recruit. Put the 2 attack on top. Okay, Red Wing. That was something. I'll play what I've got. I've got 3 recruit. I've got 1 attack. To reincarnate or not reincarnate. If I get an officer, that's 5 recruit. But I don't want anything for 5. If I get burnout, I'm not going to play it. So this might be a good opportunity for me to rest my wound. Left-hand side is going to fight, I think, 2 multiple man cards in the city. If I do this right. If I get a good draws. Yeah, I think I do nothing. I think I'm going to heal, or I'm going to rest my 1 wound. Might be a little foolish, but I'm going to do it. And I'll end my turn there. I think I've got a longer game here than... I got a long game plan. Okay. I just need to thin my deck enough so I get Rise from the Ashes along with the other Phoenix Force Cyclops card. Oh, you mean on Reincarnate? Let me show that from my discard pile. It says, yeah, gain it and put it into your hand. So yes, you do put it in your discard pile, but then you put it into your hand because of that second text. If that's what you're referring to. Which is cool. That's why it's really good, but... Okay, we're on turn number 9 right now. Next up is another Master Strike, because of course it's another Master Strike. Oh, I have 2 multiple... Oh, I have 1 multiple man right now. Alright. Each player reveals an instinct hero or discards their hand and draws 4 cards. Unfortunately, this good hand is going to go away because I can't do that, and that really hurts. Right-hand side can reveal Phoenix Force Cyclops, but this hurts me. And I only get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a much worse hand. No offense to Monty there, but I could have done more in my last turn. Oh, I didn't like that at all. Okay, right-hand side. Do I want to keep this hand? I might as well. I can actually hit a henchman with this and more. So I'm going to reveal Phoenix Force Cyclops to avoid that discard. And we'll adapt. At least the strikes are almost gone. There's only 2 more left. And we've got... Are you kidding me? The shield again? I guess I shouldn't have said that about the shield. It made it true. So at the end of that, I've got nothing I can do with 2 attack, and with 2 recruit, all I can get is a sidekick, or pound for pound. I'll take pound for pound. It doesn't clog the deck, and it helps with Spectrum, and it draws with the tech, so, or it gives me attack with the tech. Reincarnate. Hello. Now it's a full shuffle. Because I did that. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It turned it into a full shuffle. Which I guess is good. It'll set up my turn 11 like it wouldn't have before. I do have to start hitting this Mastermind because the twist could end the game pretty soon. I've already got 4 spike damage. What do I got? A barrier of 5 twists. If it's all bystanders. 7, 10, 13, 16. Yeah. I have at least 4 twists for a buffer, I think. Without anything else happening in the city. Okay, my new hand. Make it better, please. I got a couple card draw. Maybe I can actually draw cards this time before the Mastermind messes up my hand. On turn 10, we're going to get Taskmaster. Ambush. Put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. So that's going to be another Maria Hill, increasing the shield level to 2. The Hydra level to 2. Fight. Each player must reveal as many hero colors, including gray, as the Hydra level, or gain a wound. Escape. Same effect. Go into the sewers. And I believe this Taskmaster has... This is the one with the errata, right? It should be worth less VP. I always forget. I always have to check. But I'll put it in the special rules anyway. Okay, no heroes were KO'd this turn, so Rise from the Ashes isn't doing anything. And I've got 4, 5, 6. Now I could fight Taskmaster this turn. Because the Hydra level is 2. And I have 3 colors with big help from Rise from the Ashes. But I've got 6 attack And I could also hit Superia here. That's right, 2 VP on that one. I don't know why I haven't tried to put a little sticker or printed out an edit. Well, I could fight Taskmaster and a multiple man. I'm going to have to split up the multiple man cards. There are 10 of them. And while I do want to have a lot of them at once, if I have too many and I fight them, I end up KOing all my stuff, which I don't want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is fight Taskmaster and multiple man to clear 2 spots. So we're going to take out Taskmaster, and remember he's only worth 2 VP. Because each player has to reveal those colors, and left-hand side does it easily too, so a great time to take him out. So let's take out Taskmaster for 3, and we'll take out this multiple man for 3 as well. Okay. Now I gotta keep track of multiple man on the right-hand side. I'll do that up over here. There's 1. I'll have to do these off-screen. Got 1 on each side. Okay, with 3 recruit that I didn't play yet, I can get another reincarnate, which is great because if I again increases the chances I can use it and then get it back. We got more hunt down, which I'm hoping to get. I got to be careful I'm not recruit locking myself. I really want to get Slime Opportunity. Did I have 7 cards? I've already shuffled them in. Let's keep going. If I wasn't supposed to get that card if I took too many... Did I do anything that drew? I don't remember. Whenever I have 7 cards, either the reason is A, I drew something and I forgot for some reason, or B, the cards got stuck together and I didn't notice. I'll happily put that back if I didn't have enough recruit. If anybody can second that, I'll put it back. And I'll get a sidekick instead before I finish this shuffle. If only I had an instant replay, but I don't. No seconds on that? Otherwise, I'm just going to play it through. Because I didn't catch him. This is what I recruited. Give you 1 more chance. No one's saying anything, so I guess I'm good with it. Okay, I'll keep it. 3 attack from Phoenix Force, Cyclops, 3 troopers, and 3 agents. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 7. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Did I draw something on the left-hand side when it wasn't the right-hand side's turn? I don't think so. Okay, if you don't know, thank you. I got a second. Probably was cards getting stuck together, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put Reincarnate back, and I'll just get a sidekick and shuffle that in and say I only had 2 recruit. Oh, that's an officer. Why am I doing them backwards today? Because I flipped them and then my brain appeared. I got Lockheed, okay. Watch me watch back and then realize there was a legitimate reason why I had 7, but I don't remember. Whatever, let's keep going. Gotta keep this show on the road. There's only 6 cards in my hand, that's important. Turn 11 is going to be Scott Lang's head, who helps KO cards, going to Superia, who just picked up his head, and that's kind of weird. But I'm not going to judge too hard. Let's go to Bridge Between Dimensions. 1 attack and a card draw. Now we'll play everything else I've got. Well, I have pound for pound, so let's draw a card first. Pound for pound, draw a card, no tech trigger, so I just get another attack. So that's 2 total attack. That's not really what I wanted. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Which is cool because I really do want Hunt down from Kraven. I can move enemies around and do some fun stuff, manipulate Wong or Agent Venom if I want. So that's going to me. And because of my error earlier, I know another one is coming, but that didn't affect anything. Nothing to hit for 2. My next hand is... Oh, I actually don't have Spectrum in this hand. Unless I dodge and get 2 more cards somehow. But we'll get back to that in a second. Really want to thin these decks. Really want to start fighting more multiple man cards. Turn 12 is Mentalo, so that's going to be, he gets +1 attack for each officer he has. Another officer, so that's going to be Victoria Hand, unfortunately. Increasing the shield level, or the Hydra level, by 1. Then Mentalo captures a shield officer for each 2 Hydra levels, so he gets 1 shield officer, which is going to be a standard Maria Hill. Fight. Gain an officer captured by Mentalo or send it undercover, KO the rest. So Mentalo is at 4 attack. Could have been worse, so I will take it. Speaking of attack, I do have 3 attack, or 5 if I choose to play Lockheed. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Lockheed and get the 5 attack, which will let me hit Superia and rescue Scott Lang's head. So we're going to do that. Take her out for 5 because she has no fight effect or anything. And we're leaving Scott Lang's head. Whichever player is ahead. No Sisterhood yet, but they're in there. I've only, yeah, it's a little bit of a lopsided deck right now. But I've only seen, what, 2 aim? 2 aim, 2 multiple man, a 3 aim with that one, 3 multiple man. I'm not too far off to say that's kind of crazy. All right, whichever player is ahead, has the most VP or tied for most, may KO one of their cards. It's the right-hand side because the left-hand side only has 1 multiple man, so I can KO one of my cards. I'll KO a trooper, which I would have wanted to do anyway because I already KO'd a couple agents. Speaking of agents, I'll play the 2 agents. Oh, by the way, Lockheed goes away, and I'll get a sidekick. Again, I pulled from the office. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, now I won't make that mistake ever again. I have had him in a weird place. All right, standard sidekick. My muscle memory takes over. Alright, finally, I got a KO and a gain a KO. So hopefully I get to keep this hand. I will if I get a Master Strike because I have Instinct on both sides. Actually, this would be a great time for a strike. Turn 13. Nope, it's the other thing. It's a twist. Alright. Let's see who's getting infected. I'm going to put him over here. So, we have a standard bystander, a news reporter, and another standard bystander, a triple bystander reveal, the worst thing that could have happened. So all 3 get KO'd. And now that's going to increase the spike damage by 3. So we're at 7. As it's very unfortunate. But I guess it could have been worse. I got to rescue Scott Lang's head. I guess it could have been worse if more spikes came in. But now I can get 3 spikes at once. I'd rather them been split up a little bit. Alright, so playing my Greys, I gotta clear the city because I'm gonna have a lot of spikes coming in at once now, I'm pretty sure. 2 recruit, 2 attack. If I play everything as is, I will get a total of 3 recruit, 4 recruit, 3 attack. Which will let me hit a multiple man, which will KO 1, because I have 1 multiple man in the victory pile. And that will also let me pick up, well, actually, a Phoenix for a Cyclops, which I don't want. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to dodge and see what happens. There's no reason not to, and then I'll hold off on multi-gun. Let's go back to 2 attack, 2 recruit. Maybe I'll get some cool draw combos, and we'll dodge Ceaseless Tracker and get a wound. That's funny. Funny joke right there. I'm at 3 attack, 3 recruit after I play multi-gun. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fight multiple man. Again, KO one of your heroes for each other multiple man in your victory pile, and there's 1 other one. So now I get to KO. I'll KO a shield agent. That KO'd, or that multi-gun gives me a bit of license to do that. And we'll blow it up. I got 2 multiples men now, and I got 3 recruit. I don't need an officer. I don't want reincarnate here. I'd rather do the combo on the other side, so we'll get a sidekick for 2. And it's Prodigy. It'd be fun to play some combos over here. Some copies, that's what I meant to say. And that's it for the twist. We're about to do a shuffle. I picked up some good cards. So we'll see. I feel like I forget exactly what Kraven's rare does, but I think there's some synergy there if I can get it. Why would Kraven and Wong be working together in universe? Maybe there's some sort of interdimensional beast that's wreaking havoc across the dimensions, and only Kraven can hunt it, and Wong needs his help. Maybe Kraven is hunting Shumagorath or something. I don't know. Alright, I'm relying on these draws. That would actually be a really cool story if they haven't done that. Doing a more mystical hunt than he normally does. Alright, turn 14. Another multiple man. Let's do the combo because that sounds like so much fun to me. So we've got Reincarnate. I get to KO this card, and then gain a hero from the officer stack with HQ that costs 4 or less, put it in my hand. Kraven decided the Super-Adaptoid was the ultimate prey. Yeah. This is the B team that wasn't shown in the latest Spider-Man show. Yeah, sure. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to KO Reincarnate temporarily and gain one that costs 4 or less. So should I gain... It goes into my hand. So should I gain Burnout or should I gain another Reincarnate? I'm not going to play Burnout this turn if I get it because I don't want to lose it. But I can discard it and use it later. I think I need more. You know what? I'm gonna do something controversial. No, I'm gonna take a Burnout. It costs more. It is May, so I don't have to if I play it. So yeah, let's gain it. Goes into my hand. Yes. I got it. Thank you. That's key. Okay. Now we're gonna play Rise from the Ashes, which is gonna give me 3 attack, gain a hero that was KO'd this turn, and I gain Reincarnate. I don't know. I was thinking something else, but yes, you're all correct. I can play it for 2 attack without KOing it. 1, 2, 3. Love doing the Phoenix Force Cyclops combo when I get the chance. But, I mean, I can't do anything for the 2 extra attack anyway. But that's okay. It just felt good to do that. I've got Mentalo here. Gain an officer captured by Mentalo or send it undercover, KO the rest. Should probably hit the strongest thing anyway, so let's do that. We're going to take out Mentalo. Put it in my victory pile, because I'm going to see some spikes come in soon. And, I have to gain it or send it undercover. What should I do? I think I'm going to send it undercover. How much recruit do I have? I'm kind of running low on recruit, actually. I think I'm actually going to gain this. I'm going to gain it. I'm actually pretty low on recruit. So, I'll gain the officer. I'll just KO more agents because of it. And with 3 recruit, I will pick up the other Reincarnate. And that's why I didn't gain it, because I could have just straight up recruited it. By the way, if you do get a chance to use Phoenix Force Cyclops with the sacrifice keyword, it's so good. Okay, new hand, shuffle up. Here's what I've got. I need more of Phoenix Force Cyclops' uncommon to really make things start cooking, because I can only gain 1 hero that was KO'd this turn with the uncommon. For each one, I can do it again. Build the Suit might actually have a decent chance of transforming here on the left-hand side. Now that we've revealed it. Okay, cool. I got Burnout and Rise, so that's going to be 4, 7, 8, 9 without KOing any cards permanently. Almost ahead on the Mastermind, so I would actually, again, welcome a Master Strike so I could maybe get somebody else. But no, it's a scheme twist. These shouldn't be coming this fast. It's making me nervous. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's being revealed from the Infected deck. We've got the Banker. Ouch. The Paramedic. Ouch. And the Computer Hacker. Triple ouch. That's all 3 KO'd. It's speed running me right now. I am being sped run. We're at 10 out of 18 spike damage just like that. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see some spikes. Next up. Okay. Let's see what happens. Starting with Bridge Between Dimensions. 1 attack and a card draw. I love how simple it is. Troopers give me a 2nd and a 3rd and a 4th. And then Corner of the Prey cares about if there are... I got 2 more attack. There's empty spaces next to multiple men. There's 1, so I don't get... It doesn't get -1, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to hit multiple men anyway after I play my 2 recruit. Let's thin the deck a little bit. Okay, spend the 3 attack. KO one of your heroes for each other one. There's 2. So when I take this out, I'm actually going to KO 2 cards, which is going to be 2 shield agents. And this is how it ramps up. So we take them out. Now I got 3 multiple man cards in my victory pile, which means I got to be careful. And I'll get another sidekick. Hey, it's Montex's sidekick, which is a standard. Maybe that'll help me at the right time. Okay, I could draw into another Kraven, which could give me extra recruit this turn, or I could use Prodigy to do that and get a pretty good card. I might actually use Prodigy to copy Kraven. If nothing else, pressing comes up, because I could use that pickup. I would get Slime Opportunity. It's actually really good over here. Okay, turn 16 is another multiple man. So let's start fighting. Unfortunately, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm short 1 attack, so even if I do this magic, it doesn't do anything. So, I could KO with multiple man and gain it back, but that's not going to help me. So I'm just going to be lame and just play Rise from the Ashes and hit multiple man. Well, I should play some stuff I want to be KO'd, because I have 1 multiple man over here. So I'll play 2 agents, 2 troopers. Yeah, the tough Masterminds being out first is really hurting me. Then we'll play Rise up to 5. I won't gain anything because I didn't KO anything, even though I could. And then we'll go to multiple man, take him out for 3. And I have 1, so I KO 1. I'm going to get rid of an agent. I did just get an officer. Up here. Where am I throwing it? I'm throwing it here. Okay. And that's it for multiple men. I'm splitting them up. Again, I recommend splitting them up if you can, because things will get too out of control. And I'm not even going to play Burnout, because why? I have 2 recruit. We'll get another sidekick. It's Boom Boom. She can actually work really well with Phoenix Force Cyclops, because check it out. I could do her Meltdown. It would give me a wound, but I'd also get this back. Which, if I'm desperate, I would do that. But I'd rather avoid the wound if I could. Maybe we can draw back into Rise from the Ashes. No, I can't. It's not going to happen. But let's see if I can do a big pickup this turn. Ooh, turn 17. I don't like how far this is going. Alright, more infected, huh? Let's put him in the city this time. It's raining down. So, 1, and 2, and 3. Top 3 cards, the infected deck. Agent Jimmy Woo again? Didn't he already get KO'd? Investigator, Radiation Scientist. My 3rd triple bystander KO in a row. That is absolutely not where I wanted to be. 11, 12, 13. This thing could be over in as much as 2 twists. I might. That's my new goal, I guess. I've only played half the twist, by the way. All right, let's see if I can speed this up. I'm going to start by... Okay, so I can trigger the attack from Hulkbuster if I play Prodigy first. So here's what I'm thinking. If I play Ceaseless Tracker, that's going to give me 1 recruit. If I play a copy of it, that'll be 4 total recruit. I play the 2 agents, I'll get 6 recruit, and then I get to draw. And then I can take Build the Suit or Hunt Down. I think I want to take Build the Suit if I do that. And then I can play Pound for Pound and get some attack, but it's not like I can hit anything. I'll do it in this order anyway, so I will commit to playing Ceaseless Tracker. Playing Prodigy is a copy of Ceaseless Tracker. And then I'll play my agents, and I end up with 6 recruit. And now I'll play... yeah, I could do that. So before I play Pound for Pound, I could recruit Slime Opportunity, Wall Crawl it, and draw it, which would give me 2 more recruit and 4 total attack. Which wouldn't be enough. I do get to draw with the sewers, though. So maybe I could chain it. We'll see if I get Wong. Exclamation keyword. Exclamation setup to get the setup. I mean, yeah, those are my options. So yeah, I could do that. Draw, Wall Crawl, Slime Opportunity, draw it. And I could pick up more, maybe. And keep the chain going. If I do take Build the Suit, though, that's a 3 recruit card, and I like that. But Slime Opportunity is 2, and as long as I can keep the sewers empty, it works. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let me do it. So I'm going to spend the 6 recruit. We're going to wall crawl this, which means I get to choose to put it on the top of my deck, and I will. And then another pound for pound. All right, a cheap pickup. So I'm going to go ahead and play this pound for pound, which draws Slime Opportunity. And because I played Prodigy, I get 2 attack. And now we'll play Slime Opportunity, 2 recruit, and 2 more attack. A lot of wasted attack in this game. Hey, sewers are actually empty, so I get to draw another card, which is a Giraffe Patrol agent. So that's 3 recruit. So I will end that by getting another card, which is not the worst thing in the world. Let's take a second pound for pound. And we got another Ceaseless Tracker. Again, Ceaseless Tracker is an easy pickup, doesn't get in the way because of dodge. That's why dodge is one of my favorite keywords. But gives you 3 recruit if you do trigger it. It's a very, very good card. When we're rating Kraven, rate this highly. It's very good value. I mean, rate how you want, but I would rate it highly. I think it's wonderful. Okay, turn 18 is... Alright. There's the Sisterhood of Mutants. So I didn't lose before they showed up. But, I mean, it's not great when they show up because Ambush, each player reveals their hand and chooses a 3-cost hero from it. Typhoid Mary dominates those heroes. So, Phoenix Force Cyclops appropriately gets dominated by Typhoid Mary. And on the left-hand side... Nope. Only evens and 5s, or I guess 0s. Just no 3s. So much for that. So now she's going to have captured and dominated Phoenix Force Cyclops, so she gets +1 for each hero she's dominating. She's at 4. Let's play my standard sidekick and draw 2 cards. I've got 1 and 2. Well, is this the time where I actually use a reincarnate without gaining it back? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit, and 1 attack. Let's revisit reincarnate here. I can gain a hero that costs 4 or less. If I gained Burnout, I could KO it also and take out Typhoid Mary and get Reincarnate back, but I don't think that's worth doing. I could pick up Searing Shards of Sunlight, but this is not really the side I want to have that on. I can get an Officer. Wong is a good pick, but I'd rather save Wong for the left-hand side. I have... there's range on both sides, actually. He's good on both sides. Yeah, I wouldn't hate taking Wong. Yeah, Phoenix Force Cyclops is mostly blue. Sunlight I'm not going to be able to rely on, but that's going to be the same no matter where I put him. I might stay in Sunlight after I pick him up, which will give me 3 total attack. So I might actually be able to hit Typhoid Mary if I do this. Depends on if there's an odd or even here, but I guess we'll take that chance. So let's do it. We'll actually give up a Phoenix Force Cyclops for good this time. We'll KO it and gain a hero. I'll just leave it up there like that. That costs 4 or less. Okay. We're going to take Searing Shards of Sunlight into my hand. Alright, now let's see if I can hit Typhoid Mary. Is this an even or odd? It is an even, so it is going to remain just barely in Sunlight. I'll offset them so you can see. So we'll play Searing Shards of Sunlight, which is going to give me 2 more attack, plus 1 for Sunlight. Didn't get the range trigger, but I didn't need it. Yes, I didn't actually recruit anything. That was 100% muscle memory, so thank you. Typhoid Mary is only 4 attack, so I'll spend the 4 attack and take her out, and that'll let me gain back Reincarnate. Or no, each play I can choose a player to gain it. I'll still gain it myself. And I'll take a second Burnout. I believe that's still the best choice for me. Saturates things up. And a third Burnout. Okay, I want more of the uncommon, but I'll take it. I also want to hit the Mastermind, but you know. One thing at a time. I'd love to see a rare too. I'm working through this hero deck. Haven't seen a rare yet. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that goes right down to the wire and I'm going to hit the Mastermind like 4 times. At least he doesn't need the final blow. Or it's a thing. It's an Adaptoid. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not exactly what I wanted. Now the uncommon is going to show up before any of the KO ones. So much for that saturation. Turn 19 is Lady Deathstrike. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Escape. Each player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. Not immediately threatening, so we're okay. And I can move her out of the sewers. So what I could do is, I'll wait for Wong, but I can move her all the way to the bridge, if I wanted to. After I played Bridge Between Dimensions, I get +1 attack for each space it moved. Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can hit the Mastermind this turn with Kraven's help. So let's first. I can move her to the streets anyway to not block the bridge, and still be able to do it. Don't slap Kraven, but I get the meme. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I have no cards in my deck. So this is actually very, very interesting. I might specifically choose to prevent Wong from being able to use the bridge. Because if I do, I could play the one attack and I don't have to fight. But I also don't have to play Wong. I'd rather not... Is it... I kind of don't want these to end up in the discard pile and miss the reshuffle. Although it's 3 grays, 3 non-grays. Maybe it's not a big deal. I have Spectrum too, so... I mean, if nothing else, I'll play Multi-Gun right now. There's no reason not to. So I'll play it. I got Spectrum. I got 3 different hero classes. So 2 attack, 2 recruit. Okay. I'll play my grays. I've got 1 attack. I've got 2 recruit. To hit, let me just check that fight effect on the Mastermind. +1 recruit for each color a hero I have, including gray. Oh, that's going to be good. I could get a rare if there was one. I only need 10, so I can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to move her to the bridge if I want to hit the Mastermind. Because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So I'm going to nerf Wong a little bit so I don't have to draw. Let's do this. We're going to play Hunt Down first. 2 more attack. I'm choosing Lady Deathstrike and to the left. I'll move her as many spaces as I can, empty spaces as I can in that direction. I get +1 for each space I move, so that's +1, 2, 3. Actually, I kind of want Kraven to push her. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. And, oh, it's a 9. And now we'll play Bridge Between Dimensions. And, uh-oh, Kraven has betrayed Wong and blocked the bridge, so I don't draw anything. That was on purpose. So with my 10 attack, let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind right now. Take back that fake shield. Okay, +1 recruit for each color I have. I have black and gray and green and blue. So that's 8 total recruit, which is great. And I'll take him out. And I already shuffled. I can just reveal the top one. It adapts into Black Widow's Bite, which is Master Strike. Each player KOs 2 bystanders from the victory pile or gains a wound. I'm always gaining the wound with this scheme. Adapt. Fight for each of your covert heroes. Rescue a bystander. Adapt. Not a rare insight, however, there's still some good stuff to take. I think, so again, I can get another Hunt Down with the way the city's been looking. That's pretty good. Also build the suit, which will give me, I feel like I'm a little short on recruit, and I might get this trigger, and if I transform it, that would be cool. And I also got Ceaseless Tracker I can get later. But maybe I should get Ceaseless Tracker first, because if a 6 cost comes up, although I don't know whose that would be. Wong's is 5 as well. Or a 3 cost could show up too. Yeah, let me go ahead, but Wong doesn't have a 3 cost. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the other Hunt Down. It's working so well. I'll take Hunt Down. Hopefully the spikes are going to show up. That might make it a little more difficult. Okay, a 4 cost Corner of the Prey came up. So another, again, Ceaseless Tracker is great. It won't get in my way. At the best, it'll give me extra recruit. And there's a Toon Tectonic Transducer with Outwit Smash 2. Okay, and I didn't have to shuffle in my discard, so I got a bunch more cards, and now it's a full shuffle. So this should be good. I've already thinned this deck a bit with multiple men being involved. And no final blow, so only 3 more hits on the Mastermind. But I could lose after 2 twists. I gotta say, I didn't think Kraven, Agent Venom, or Phoenix Force Cyclops were very good. I'm finding myself really impressed. Well, with Phoenix Force Cyclops, I've been able to get his combos off. He showed up a lot, and I recruited him a lot, and that definitely helps. Kraven, again, I got a lot of Kraven cards to work with, and I got the right Agent Venom cards. Why does Phoenix Force Cyclops only give 4 attack in a very niche scenario for his 4 cost, while Quasar can get 5 attack for 4 cost, and it can happen 10 times more in a game? You're going to have to ask Wendell. He's probably pretty busy. The signal's going to take a while to get to him, but... gotta start somewhere, sending it out. Moving over. Turn 20. Another twist. Oh, what's the worst that could happen, right? Top 3 of the infected. I'm doing so well. Please. Please don't make this the worst day. All right, I'm just gonna reveal it. Spikes, spikes, and spikes. All right, good news and bad news, you guys. The good news is, hey, no bystanders KO'd. The bad news is, gestures to city. Actually, it looks like this. What's worse, actually, I have my insurance policy right here. I have Phoenix Force Cyclops. So even if I feast on something I want to keep, I can gain it. So I'm happy. I can hit a spike guilt-free. But I have to... Oh, I can't, because again, that thing I said before, it's in reverse. So I'm going to feel like I can, but be really sad if it happens. But I do need to hit a spike, because otherwise I might have an escape, and that I can't afford any. So I had to play it first and be like, no, wait. Now I'll hit a spike blind, and I am a little worried about that. Okay, we're going to feast on whatever's there. What does it eat? A shield agent. I got so lucky there, you have no idea. Okay, so we take out the... You have every idea. I didn't mean to insult your intelligence. You know what's going on. So I'm going to play my recruit now. 1, 2. I love it when that works out, because sometimes a lot of times I'll get setups where they don't work at all they have terrible synergy. All right, so I could build the suit over here. Don't really have the classes to transform it. So I think I'm just going to have to sacrifice a bunch of burnouts, because I keep getting them. And use them on the last couple of tactics when that happens. Oh, hey, man, just started watching your friends the other day on YouTube. My first stream. You're doing great stuff here, man. Keep it up. I will. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Make sure you're on the Discord, too, if you're not. And say hello there. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're raiding heroes, doing all kinds of cool stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is pretty good hand. And Captain America's shield isn't there to mess it up anymore. Although, the scheme is there. I still can survive 2 more twists thanks to those spikes coming in. Turn 21. The Trap. Resurrect Battle and Prior. By end of turn, you may pay 3 recruit. If you do, shuffle this trap back into the villain deck, then play a card from the villain deck or suffer. This trap becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to probably pay that 3 recruit. Oh yeah, there is. One of my favorite metas in this game is the city manipulation. And it doesn't always work, but when you do get it to work, it's a lot of fun. And these spikes coming in late helped, but I do have to take them out. I don't have Spectrum, but I don't have ways to draw cards, so I might as well play everything I've got. So multi-gun's just going to give me a 1 attack and a 1 recruit. And we'll go 1 more recruit, 2 more recruits, and 3 more recruits. But 4 recruits, 1 more attack, and then we got Hunt down. Appreciate it, unless you're just talking about regular Discord, which is, I guess, pretty cool too. Okay. Yes. I am enjoying how versatile Agent Venom is here in this exact setup. All right, I'll get 2 attack, and the most I can move is 2. I can move the spikes. Actually, it would make more sense for me to move Lady Deathstrike out of the bridge in case more Wong comes up later, because I have no sewer stuff to do. And then I'm gonna move Deathstrike. You went too far. Push her back 2 spaces, and I get 2 more attack, which means I can hit her. I do have to save that recruit for the trap, but her fight effect is KO one of her heroes. And I don't know what's at the top of my deck, so I don't really want to fight a spike if I can avoid it. So we'll take out Lady Deathstrike for 6, and KO one of my heroes, which is going to be... I'll do the non-member one. I'll be nice to you guys. Get rid of this shield agent. But you guys gotta go when you gotta go, so don't blame me when that happens. Okay, and with 4 recruit, let's go back to that trap. I can spend 3 recruit. Maybe I should have waited to fight before I did that. But I didn't. I'm gonna have to play a card anyway. Whatever. I chose my fate. I'll shuffle the trap back in and play a card. If it's the trap again, that's gonna be the worst thing. But it could be. It very well could be. He will eventually go extinct. He's here helping me while he can. The giraffes are here to stay, right? I don't know, they could go at any time too. Probably that heart valve they got going on. Alright. Let's play another card. No, his DJ name is J Raven. Okay, we've got a multiple man. Okay, just gonna sit there. Next turn is going to be also pretty decent. I have a sidekick to play. This hand is really good, so I'm feeling pretty confident here. Turn 22. There she is. Didn't want to see her, but here she is. Selene. Ambush. She dominates all the 0-cost heroes from the KO pile. And there's a lot of them, I'll tell you that much. So let me grab them from up here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I hate when she shows up late. Fight. KO all the heroes dominated by a Selene. Escape put 1 hero dominated by a Selene into each player's discard pile. So she's at 12 attack. And also floating up here because of all the cards underneath. Okay. She's not kidding around. She's at 12 attack. Clogging up the sewers. But we'll deal with it. So here's what I've got. What's my order? I want to play the shards. By the way, it is sunlight, but I'd love to play it after I play a ranged. I could play burnout first. If I do decide to KO it, that's going to give me 4 attack, 8 attack. Max is 12. I gain the wound 13. I would love to gain. I would love to hit the Mastermind. And I rescue a bystander for each covert hero I have. If I KO Reincarnate, I don't have that covert anymore for the Mastermind. I could play a Boomer and get the 3. That would provide the range trigger. That would be 3, 4, 8. Without doing anything else, I could hit the Mastermind here. And then I could gain a hero. I could play 2 Burnouts, get rid of them both for 8 total attack. I could purposely feed Boom Boom to the Cytoplasm spikes. That is also an option. If I did Time Bomb and then did that to get extra recruit. But I think I'd rather prioritize attack. So I'm going to do exactly what I just said. I'm going to play Boomer to get the 3 attack. So 1 from the Trooper, 3 more from Boom Boom. Gives me 4 total attack. Goes to the bottom of the sidekick stack. Then I'll play Searing Shards of Sunlight, which will give me 2. Plus 1 for Sunlight, plus 1 for the ranged card I played. And we're just going to hit the Mastermind right now for 8. And then for each of your covert heroes, rescue a bystander and adapt. So I'm going to rescue 1 bystander. It's going to be the Comic Shop Keeper. Cool. So we'll blow up this tactic and reveal what's left, which is 2 more tactics. Thor's Hammer is here, the hardest one to fight. Unfortunately, no more attack. Let's rescue the Comic Shop Keeper. Reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. 1, 2, 3. The player of choice gains one of them that cost 3 or less. There's only 1. I guess I'm gaining Reincarnate myself. Put the rest back in any order. Rise from the Ashes is there. That's great to know. I'll put it on top. And now, I can't hit Thor's Hammer. But let's say I do... I full attack, gain full attack. That'll be 8 attack. I can clear 2 things with 6. So I don't need to KO both of them. I need to just KO 1. But I think I do have to do it. I need to clear some spaces, even if it's going to feast. I have... Rise from the Ashes is the biggest card I care about, so that's not going to get KO'd with a feast, so I'm okay. So we're going to start by playing the first Burnout. And we're going to KO it to get 2 extra attack. And we'll use that attack to hit a Cytoplasm spike in the rooftops for 3. And we're going to fight Feast. The card that gets feasted upon is another Burnout, which I guess that was its fate anyway. So I'm not too upset about it, even though I have been stockpiling them. But I do get 2 recruits because it feasted on a non-gray hero. Okay, Reincarnate. Let's do it again. I'm going to KO Reincarnate, gain another Burnout, and put it into my hand. There it is. And there's Rise from the Ashes. Okay. So I'm going to play it without KOing it. I would hit the spikes if I had a chance to get Rise, because I have a 3rd recruit. I'd only get 2 more, I get 5, but it's not 6. So I'm going to hit Multiple Man instead. I've got 2 Multiple Man cards. That means I get to KO both of my grays. So let's hit the Multiple Man in the bank. Okay, one of my heroes for each other Multiple Man in my victory pile, so that's 2. So I'm going to go ahead and KO the, we'll get rid of the Multiple Man, and then we'll get rid of Agent and Trooper, the one Celine doesn't have. And I've got 3 recruit on top of that. Nothing I can take from the HQ. So let's go ahead and get a sidekick, and it's going to be Tech Fiend's sidekick. Helping me out. You guys are showing up. Last card in my deck. I've got a really thin deck now. Let's see what's left. 14 attack. I can probably get there. Awesome. I think I can probably get there. Let's see. What am I going to get over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if I can draw into the uncommon and save Burnout, that would be cool. Because I can go 1, 5, 9, 10. And almost hit the Mastermind. Maybe my draw from the sidekick will get me even more. I could move Celine around, which would be funny. Turn 23. Oh no. At least I won't lose on this, but it could be really bad. This is a twist number 7 out of 10. Top 3 of the Infected deck. Let's push this over so we can reveal. 1, 2, 3. We got... Oh, I'm so sorry, Off the Cuff. In your premiere, the Australian Citizen's getting infected and KO'd. So is the Board Gamer. And we got a Spike entering. Alright. This is very scary. Could have been worse. But that means 15 out of 18. I could lose in the next twist. Probably definitely going to lose on the twist after that, I believe. I got to hurry this up. Only 2 more tactics to go, even though this is the toughest one. So let's begin. Any wall crawling I can do before I start drawing? No. Let's go ahead and play Montax's sidekick to return it and draw 2 cards. Okay. We draw Kraven and Kraven. Okay. So if the sewers are empty, I can draw a card. I can empty the sewers by clearing the spikes. Corner of the Prey is not going to work anywhere because there's no cornered enemies. I could use Hunt Down to move the spikes over to corner Celine and reduce her attack by 2. But if I do that, she goes down to 10. And I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm close, but not quite. If I decide to hit the spikes, though, oh, the spikes is caught in the sewers. Okay, yeah, so I could do that. It would get 2 attack. Am I gonna blow up anything I really don't want to lose? It's a very good chance I do that, but I really need that card draw. If I'm nervous, I could dodge Kraven, but again, I don't know if that's gonna work. But if I hit this spikes and then move Celine, that's 3 attack. But then I clog up the bridge again. So what's better, to reduce the spikes by 1 over here, or clear these spikes and get 3 attack? Probably get 3 attack because I can clear more things. So I think I have to hit the one of the streets instead. But then I can't use Agent Venom. A lot of different directions here. At least I'll play my attack, So if, let's say I played Corn of the Prey without, and I could still do this. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'm gonna play Corn of the Prey. I'm gonna reduce the spikes in the sewers to 2 attack because they're cornered, and then I'll hit the other spikes for 3. We're gonna hit the streets, and then we'll get some more attack from moving Celine, and we'll feast. I'm kind of scared what this feast is gonna feast on. Oh, and it got Wong. It got Wong, but I do get 2 recruit. All right. But now I'll play Hunt Down. I'm gonna block the bridge though, which I'm kind of upset about. And I can choose to move Celine and all her extras 1, 2, 3. We'll see. I might decide to move it back 1 if I haven't revealed anything. I don't need it. And I'll hit the spikes, and then I'll draw a card with Agent Venom. Actually, I kind of want to keep the bridge open, so I'm going to turn this down to 4. I hope I don't regret that. I'm going to have to reveal something, so I have to make that decision. Let's hit the spikes in the sewers for 2 and see who gets eaten. It's a trooper this time. Oh, you're right. It says as many as you can, not as many as you want. I've never come across that before. That's very funny. Well, I didn't get to get the recruit, but I didn't lose something. I think I've played that card like once in my entire time playing Legendary. So, and you can tell, it's obvious. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Big Slime Opportunity now. So 2 more attack, 2 more recruit, and the sewers are actually empty, so I draw into Pound for Pound. Awesome. Let's play Pound for Pound. I didn't play a tech, I played like everything else. If I play Ceaseless Tracker, that's gonna give me 3 more recruit. And we go to 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he just won't. I don't think it's worth trying to get the tech, so I'm gonna actually draw first with Pound for Pound. Draw. Another Pound for Pound. Another card draw. Okay, interesting. That's a lot of recruit. So I've got, I'm gonna play them all. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. I'm at 11 recruit. Yes, because I did what I was supposed to do, but it's not like I can hit anything anyway. But you are correct. With 11 recruit, what in the world should I take? I'm about to do a reshuffle too, so I can go another Hunt Down, which the way the city looks is probably pretty good. Even though I'm hoping no twists happen, but spikes could happen. I'm gonna take another Hunt Down. I know that I can just keep on moving them. And then another Build the Suit. Now I think I'll take Build the Suit. There's a kind of okay chance I can recruit it if I get that rare. The 4 cost? You mean it's not a transducer? Well, I'm hoping I can transform this. But I need Agent Venom to do that. We'll see. Okay. I've gotten so much recruit to get rares and they're not showing up. Sorry, Wong, I blocked the bridge with a Sisterhood of Evil Mutants individual. I'm so terrified of the Scheme Twist popping up. So I finally got some momentum here. I just need 14 attack. And I get a lot of KOs when I fight Thor's Hammer 2 with all my strength. 4, 5, 6. And no draws for me. No draws for me, because I blocked the bridge. Okay, turn 24 is Multiple Man. Okay, a little bit of a break. Let's play the Sidekick. Here's my deck. 1 and 2. Alright, let's say I don't KO Burnout. That's gonna give me 2. We're still in Sunlight, so that would be 2. 6 attack, 7 attack, 8 attack, if I do it just like that. And then I've got Reincarnate. Can it get me up to 12? If I KO Burnout, it will, if I decide to take one of these. And I'd love to clear the bridge before the left-hand side can draw. So I think I'm going to do that. Alright, if I keep going, I could hit the Mastermind, though. I didn't get that far. So yeah, if I do KO Burnout, which I'm going to do either way, I'm going to get 10. So I'm going to go ahead and KO Burnout. Hitting the Mastermind is probably the best thing I can do, because if I don't do that, I lose the game. And I do Outwit, so if I do take the Hulkbuster Iron Man, I have 3 different costs. Well, I won't. I will. I have Maria Hill saving me from that. And I do need to hit the Mastermind, so we're going to do it. We're going to do that. So we're going to KO Reincarnate, and take our 4 less cost hero is going to be Attuned Tectonic Transducer, which we're going to gain to our hand. And there's Wong. Alright, so let's play it. 2 attack, Outwit, Smash 2 will smash away the Shield Agent because we do have 3 different costs to get 2 more attack. And that is enough to hit Thor's hammer. And for each of your strength heroes, KO one of your heroes. Adapt, there aren't any strength heroes, but that's okay. I just have to win. I have to beat the clock. That's all I'm working on right now. And the final one left is Iron Man's armor for 12, which is the second hardest one to hit, but not as tough as the other. I got 2 recruit left. Let's leave Wong there, and we're gonna get a sidekick, which is Throg, who showed up a little late. Did you not see what just happened? Throg popped out of the the fake Thor's hammer. Okay. This is 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks so far. 5 more attack with the last 2 cards to win on turn 26. I didn't quite make it. And I've blocked the bridge, so now I can't do more. So I have a couple of turns that might have to go by without me doing anything. I don't like that. Alright, another multiple man coming in. Okay, well, this is a trapped multiple man. So I could choose, and I don't see why I wouldn't, to corner this multiple man in the sewers. I'll get 2 attack. He thought the hammer was real. So reduced by 1. If not overly useful, it's a fun card. I'm going to dodge Kraven and see if I can get something better. We're going to dodge into... I did get something better. So before I play Hunt Down, let me see. I could actually move Celine out of the bridge and draw with Wong now. But do I want to hit this multiple man first to get 1 extra attack? I have a shield trooper here. I'm gonna have to KO 3 things though when I hit multiple man. So even if I play both my agent and both of my agents, when I hit a single multiple man, I have to KO 3 heroes. I have 3 grays exactly, so that's fine. I won't want to hit the other one this turn, unless I'm willing to KO other things. So let's... But is there any chance I can get 12 attack? I'm going to get 4, 5. If I don't hit those, I'll get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I can get 12. I think it's worth the chance to risk that 1 attack in order to do that. And then I could win the game. So let's play Hunt Down right now. We're moving enemies around. All right, 2 attack. I'm gonna choose Celine into the right now. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Get 2 more attacks, 6, 7. We're gonna play Wong and draw a card, and maybe it'll be something great. It is. Oh, I didn't play attack. Oh, that would have been so good. But I didn't. Not a single tech played. So up to 5 recruit anyway. No transform. That would have won the game for me, right? But ifs and buts were... Okay. Let's hit the... It really doesn't matter which multiple man I hit. I'll hit the cheaper one. Because why not? Down to 6. We'll take it. Yeah, they will. If I survive that long. And that was my 4th multiple man, so I have to KO 3 grays. I'm sorry, Montax and Kyla. You got multiple manned. Okay. I'm not going to hit the other one because I have to KO my good stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not even going to spend any more attack. I got 5 recruit. I'll turn this up to 4. I might as well... Either I get the suit, or I get the transducer, and that's 4 attack in most cases. That might put me over, but I'm not going to reshuffle for a while, so I might not survive that long. So yeah, let me just get the more expensive card. Let me get the suit. If I can transform it, it is. Not a great hand either for what I need. Getting a little worried. Turn 26. Graviton. Alright, so we got one more officer going into the escape pile. That means the Hydra level is going to be at 4. And then for each 2 Hydra levels, heroes currently in the HQ cost 1 more to recruit this turn. So, everything costs 2 more. Which I will just... I'm just going to do this because I will forget. I always forget stuff like that. And that's currently in the HQ. So this is 4. This is going to be 8. I do this pretty quick. And this is going to be 6. Okay, well... I've almost got enough to trigger Throg, which would have been cool, but not enough. I have 3. I can do a Rise from the Ashes, bring back Burnout, which will give me 3, 7. And I can at least hit Graviton. Should thinning this deck could be cool. I have 2 multiple men over here. Either way, I'm going to play Burnout first. And I'll get the 2 attack, and I'll choose to KO it to get 2 more. And then I'll play Rise from the Ashes to give me 3 attack, up to 7, and I will gain Burnout because I brought it back, and that's what he does. Let's hit Graviton in the sewers. More VP for me. Taking him out for 6. And I've got Throg. If I play Throg now, I don't get any attack, but I get 2 recruit, and I can recruit something, so I will play him. And I can get an expensive Bridge Between Dimensions, which doesn't really hurt me over here. I do need to have the range triggers, so I'll take it for 4. That'll show Graviton. I can still recruit things. Ooh, there's our first rare, Shape-Shifting Symbiote. This one did very well in the ratings this week. It's a wall crawl, and then it has for each other card you play this turn with an attack or recruit icon, you get +1 attack or recruit. Not or, but you get recruit first, then attack. Very good ramp that I might not even have the time to use. Who knows? 5 and a reshuffle. I'm pretty sure in most of your games, you're going to see Celine show up, and she's just going to stay there forever. And there's 6. Got a couple Wongs over here. They were supposed to be on the other side, but now they're here. Alright. Everybody's back to their regular cost. Turn 27 villain deck card is another multiple man. I'm glad they're showing up now. Extremely good. So what's my max attack this turn? I think I already counted it up. I don't have Spectrum. I wish this would show up with one of the Hulkbusters, but it's not. 1 attack, 1 recruit. 2 attack total. 2 more recruit makes me 3 attack, 3 recruit, sorry, and then I got Hunt down Kraven. I kind of don't want to put her back in the bridge. I just need 3 attack. But I can't, I have to choose. I guess I can choose to not move anybody, because I'll choose, I don't know, Selena to the right, and I won't get any bonus attack. But if I do, I can hit 2 multiple mans, but again, I don't want to do that. So here's the deal. I'll choose Celine and right, so nobody moves. 4 attack. Now, I have 4 multiple man cards in my victory pile. I will have to KO 4 cards. And I think I'm willing to do that, because 3 of them are grays, but I'll have to KO either multi-gun or Hunt Down. Hunt Down is a great card. It's an uncommon. I have a couple of them, though, if not all 3. I forget how many I took. Multi-gun is one of my few tech cards I need to transform the suit. But it is cheap and a common, and there's another one in the HQ right now. So I think what I'm going to do is KO multi-gun, and then take a new one. With the 3 recruit that I have. So we're going to do that. Going to the sewers. Let's hit this multiple man, And I KO 4 heroes, 1 for each other multiple man that I've got. Now it's 5. I'm gonna go ahead and go sorry to my animals. And sorry, multi-gun. And now with my 2 of my 3, I will recruit the replacement multi-gun. A lot of multiple going on, for sure. But KOing 3 rays is great at once. 4, 5, 6. Okay, pretty good hand. I don't have attack, but I could dodge into it. I could draw into it. I might be transforming the suit this turn. I have no cards left in my deck, just a discard. Turn 28 time. Here we go. Okay, I'm so glad they're showing up now instead of twists. Is this it? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I counted this twice, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm only 1 attack away from hitting the Mastermind, so all I gotta do is draw a card that's attack. If I can recruit Agent Venom, that would work, but I don't have that much recruit. Do I outwit? I didn't check for that. Yeah, I got 2. It counts 0 anyway, so. Let's see. I have to draw 1 to make that work, so let's make it, yeah, so I have to draw an attack with this. Let's be suspenseful and save it for the last. I can't save it for the last thing because I need the trigger for the range. But let's do this anyway. Let's save it for as far as we can. So let's start with the transducer. We're going to smash away Maria Hill here. Not save this Maria Hill. That's not confusing at all. For 2 more attack. And play the 2 Trooper Maria's Hill 5, 6. We have to play the bridge first because I need that range trigger. All right. Bridge is empty because I moved it. If this has any amount of attack on it, I can win the game right now. And it does! And then some. Oh, that's it. That's going to do it. Oh, I didn't check if it was sunlight, but it's super sunlight. Okay, 2 more attack, 8, 9. And then sunlight, 1 more. And then ranged, 1 more, 11. And then 12, 13, 14. I wish I could get more VP, but I have to end this game, so I'm going to end the game. Okay, I got to do this. Fight. Count your tech heroes, then draw that many cards. So I can keep this going. Actually, I draw 1 card from my 1 tech hero. I have won the game here, but let me keep this going, just in case I get more VP. I draw 1 card. It's Burnout. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something very funny. I'm going to KO Burnout for 2 more attack, and we're going to hit 2 multiple mans and see what happens. I got 2 multiple men in my victory pile. So here we go. I'm gonna end with a bang here. All right, going for 3 attack. I have now. I do 2 KOs, 2 of my troopers, and we'll take out multiple man, and then we'll hit the second multiple man. Now I KO. Yeah, I have 4 in there actually. So I do 4 KOs. Did I KO 1 extra? I forget. What did I just KO? I think I had the count off by 1. So I think I KO 1 more thing. It doesn't really matter. I'll KO that one. And then I have to KO 4. So I KO everything I got. Everything gets KO'd. Everything goes away either way. And blow it up. No cards left in my hand. No multiple men left in the city. And that's where I end my turn. And that's where I end the game. And it was a victory. Cleared. Everybody's gone. Everybody out of here. Let's just see where this would have ended. All right, turn 29. Woo! Turn 29 was a twist. The next turn was a twist. Let's see what I would have gotten from the infected deck. Okay, Spike, Montax, and a Spike. I saved you from the spikes. So that would have been number 16, and then we would have had turn 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Turn 34 would have been. I would have lost on turn 34. Still. Could have lost on turn 29. Still very good. That was fun. I liked how these heroes interacted. I did not expect them to interact this way, but they did. All right, let me pass out some points. It's not gonna be a ton, I think, because I did end up winning this. But there you go. It was a win. And if you want to play this setup, you can go do it now on Legendary Leagues, and I will update with every details and special rules, and I'll do setup B later on tomorrow morning. But let's go ahead and count my VP just so we can see. I know that you didn't mean for that to be in all caps, but I'm happy it was because it's impactful. All right, let's count the VP on the left. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 15, 16, 17. Remember, if you do play this before I edit everything, no final blow. Or I think maybe it says that on Legendary Leagues automatically. It does. Okay, so you're good. And on the right-hand side, which definitely got more VP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11, 14, 18, 20, 23, 29, 35, 36, 42, 45, 46 on the right. 46. Wow, left-hand side did not do well with VP at all. But I was just moving things around, and that was fun. Yes, thank you. And that's the other thing you have to remember. Taskmaster has a misprint. He might as well be worth the VP he is now, because I don't know if everybody's going to remember, but I'll put it in the special rules. Yeah, so he's 44. In my defense, I told you I was going to forget right by the end of the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this setup. I'm going to work on setup B tomorrow morning. Like I said, please come to the Discord. We're rating heroes. I would love for you to help us rate the heroes. Everybody who's played this game has an opinion on the heroes, and I want to know what yours is so we can get some really cool stats at the end. I have some cool list planned. And you'll see what those are when we get about 20% of the way in. All right, that's it. I will see you next week. Have a great rest of your day, night, week. Enjoy this setup, and take care, everybody.